The bullet times can be quite strong into a composition like this, but there's a lot of ways to stop her from channeling it. There's a lot of poke.
Yeah.
You know, she is outranged here. I'm going to have to heavily lean towards Dplus KIA getting the better draft. I actually like the Bulldog techs the first strike into this because he has the range advantage and is just going to be looking to farm, and Dudu may be in trouble.
Well, they're going to be able to get the charge into the wall. Dudu is lit on fire as aiming, trying to get out of the way. Not going to be able to stack up enough, though, as you can see. So Dudu, 100 health underneath this turret. Let's see how Shiu's going to go underneath his. Able to dodge out of the way of the Winter's Wrath, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Berserker takes that one. That's going to be first blood over to the DN Freecs. But the answering kill does eventually come in. Top laners' lives continue to be a living hell.
If you're Atlas,
that's grubs, not grids.
Yes.
Got it.
Just to make it clear.
Well, right now, Lucid is going to throw some bowling balls. Barrel's in a lot of trouble. Steadfast Presence lasts a bit longer than that life, unfortunately, as Showmaker makes his way in. Let's see whether the Superplex is going to be in position as the big one, almost actually ending Barrel's life before they can really start off the fight. But as you can see, DK with control of the area. They are going to be able to grab one of these. There's the Phase Breaker and the Superplex. Big punch to the noggin. Still, Showmaker may be going down for this one as the Hail of Arrows comes in. Great ulti there from Dudu as the flash out from aiming. And Life is the one now in trouble. Shiu in that front line. It is an absolute mess. This first Dragon, that is going to put them well in position. That wasn't in position, though, unfortunately. The public execution no one turned up for, as it turned out.
I just noticed that we don't have the gold lead UI up today for some reason.
Oh yeah, we don't.
Because I was wondering how behind aiming is with this. Yes.
Oh dear, Dudu taking a nap. This is not the time to be sleeping, as he's gonna have to put that flash on cooldown once again. Solar Flare, beautiful position as Lucid comes in and answers the kill, but that is another one that's fighting the dust. And Live says thank you very much. At top lane if they're playing him at all, as far as what I can see.
And that's a lot of poke from aiming here in the initial part of this fight. The positioning here is really good for Berserker. It's hard to enter these grubs.
Yeah. Ooh, Chains of Corruption going to get the flash out from Live. As Showmaker making his way in. They just turn onto Barrel immediately, though. Life down exceptionally low, but it doesn't seem to matter. Man advantage is going to be there for the DN Freecs, and they should be able to grab all of these grubs. That's going to be 5-1.
That was really well played by the DN Freecs. The positioning was fantastic.
With puns.
So,
I feel like you've missed the point.
Okay, hold up.
Okay, it's another Solar Flare onto Barrel. Gonna get Chain CC'd as Shiu's gonna try and make his way in. Decent heroic charge, but I think Barrel's still dead. Does flash, gets himself out of the way as it's nap time for Bulldog. Oh God, that was too many things thrown at the Corky. And he is going to go down.
Definitely puts a dent in the advantage they were looking for. Still 800 gold up, though.
Oh, dear. Steadfast Presence almost blocks the stun, but there is too much CC to come on through here. Bulldog turns up, and Barrel's dead yet again. Just backing in the wrong spot. And that might mean that this turret goes down as well, wasting no time. It was going to be that they can turn into a dragon, grab the feats of strength that way, but they're going to be able to get first turret blood as Chains of Corruption come down. Make a rain here from Berserker just to deter aiming.
I mean, look at how much value the Bloodthirster gives Berserker in this situation. No one has upgraded.
Live flashing forward. Lucid able to walk out of the way. Of course, he walked pretty quickly as Bambi, as the big one does rain down. Are they going to be able to get in here? Showmaker just running forward. There's the Phase Breaker. It is going to be Lucid that locks down the Dragon. But can they win the fight? That's the question. Flash out here from Showmaker. Superplex to get life out of the fight. Very, very low. There's the double sleeve. Lucid gets the watch out heap, and they do need to watch out. Dudu trying to fight 3, but he still has to flash away. And Berserker's under the turret, but I don't know whether that safety is. There it is. The Q comes through. Watch out heap yet again as Lucid gets the triple.
Lucid is popping off, Atlas! 3 kills after the Dragon Steal. The sleep is fantastic. It does so much damage in this fight. Really, only Life had that. No one else had upgraded boots at the time, so it's not really a big spike they hit. Obviously, getting the turret gold and all is nice, and having it for later on is damage right now.
Yeah, and Shiu's going to be able to take down this turret, and that's going to even things out as far as that is concerned. And in fact, gives them a turret lead. The money that just came in for DK. It's not over yet. As Lucid looking to make his way in, aiming going to be joining as well. Oh dear, this could be a real rough time. Superplex comes in from Showmaker. The turret going to start getting angry here, but it's Lucid that made it upset. And so they're going to go 1-for-1. Berserker turns up at the right time here as Showmaker realizes he's not really going to be able to do too much about this. And there he goes. The Winter's Wrath is going to bear down on him. And it's Fioshik that grabs the kill.
And they will be punished for it, so
I'm really surprised. Like, how did Showmaker not get turret aggro there?
It was really weird. Let's watch it again because there was also like some anti-synergy between his ultimate and Aiming's.
Top fight underneath the turret.
Oh.
Hopefully he does have an opportunity for it this time around as Glacial Prison comes down and engage onto the set. Not exactly optimal. Has changed it. Corruption comes in and pop goes the Leona. Xiu able to get himself out of this one as well as he dives forward. There's a very sleepy Corki. And the watch out heap comes down yet again. Lucy gonna help grab that kill. It's actually the set that collects a bowling ball from downtown. I think we're giving that at least a spare, even if Yoshik doesn't go down. Berserker gets them away from the inner turret, and Xiu, oh, the snipe! You're not allowed to do that. The little gates were coming down, Wolf. Well, they're looking for it. Remember, the amount of shred from this Otacon is so dangerous. Bulldog's going to turn up. That is going to be the skewer here, but Dudu into that backline is looking very scary. Beryl going to get revived, and remember, this is Voracious Otacon, so they can just be here and die, but they're not even doing that. DK is still going to be able to win. Life is burning, burning, burning. It's a pirouette from Lucid to finish him off. Early game was so good, and now DK are just kind of ignoring them and winning the game.
Well, I think DNF should have made a different call here, you know? It's a solid build. I like this version.
Yep, and they also have just a lot of damage in the Lilia and the Varus.
The problem with going for that Otacon contest is you end up giving so much control plus the res.
Yeah, and also it's basically a flip, right? Like if you don't get that smite at the end, then you just lose the team fight because no matter what, DK are going to win it as Xiu going to be just heading back home. Still had that buff.
Never win that fight. I mean, they have res too.
It was kind of a losing situation.
Exactly. I just don't think they should have opted in, and now they may lose the game over it.
Well, Dudu has a decent flank angle. The inhibitor turret is going to go down. Some health bars are low, but remember, Voracious Otacon. He exists. Snoozing time as Kershik looks to try and get out of there. Bulldog also wanting to go back to the fountain for quite a while.
Dudu wanted the inhibitor so badly, but they're not going to throw over it. They're not going to overextend and give a ton of gold over. They'll still just kite back here and take the dragon. So good patience there by Dplus. Yep, and I mean, I think this game, what's so sad about it is it just all comes down to one team fight in the mid lane and then DNF doubling down on Otacon, where they had such a great early game. Like you mentioned, they had all the objectives. They had a Corki get 2-item spike with Berserker having a really nice free early game.
You know, dot and T's and cross and I's, or the other way around, or whatever.
Yeah, and they're just very carefully going to take this turret out here. No one's in the bottom lane pushing the inhibitor. They just want to continue to poke because they have insane poke.
No.
Just wanted to let everyone know I'm accurate, even though if it doesn't make sense. I can hit the set.
Well, they can also hit the Baron. That's going to go down extraordinarily quickly. Lily are very, very good at killing that, and DNF, they don't even really know yet that that one's going down as they get rid of the Sejuani. They get rid of the Baron. They're going to get rid of Life as well. The bowling ball goes over the top. That was a bit of a trick shot there, you could say, as Lucid going to hit that Q onto Bulldog to make it. I don't know about the bullet time positioning there, but Berserker just trying to get them out of the way as Xiu goes in, and oh god, these wallets are absurdly heavy. Dudu's wondering what the heck he's supposed to do. And Lucid, yeah, the watch out, not even going to be the thing that kills him because he smote him in the air. And this is going to be the end of this game. DK looking fantastic, coming alive in that mid game and really not letting go of this one.
Yeah, I really do feel like this was a winnable game for DNF despite a really tough draft, but could not actually get it to work as going a bit deep here.
Yeah, Life is likely to die, although does have the flash, so may not be falling down just yet. Gets onto the fountain, but these Nexus turrets, they're not going to be respawning this time around, guys. It's just going to be the Nexus going down, and Beryl playing up in the faces of DNF, and DK still looking real good. After their initial victory, able to take down the DN Freecs here in game number 1. We'll see how they go in the rest of the series, but this first game is over.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.